The truth is, Singapore property is expensive. I hear you and I agree with you totally. Who will be in the right mind to buy property when its price is at its highest? The logical thing to do is to wait for the price to come down. In order to show you and to prove to you that property right now is expensive, I've gathered the past 15 years of transaction data since 2007, breaking down into 5 years each, both for new launch and for resale property. For the data to be more accurate and more precise, data collected will be only restricted to the following requirements so as to cater to the majority. First, only leasehold properties will be used. Size of 850 to 1,200 square feet, as it represents the majority of the 3 bedrooms. Exclude EC, which is the executive condominium, as it is of a different price range. Non-landed properties. No landed properties will be used. OCR, which is the outside central region, and it represents areas like Tampines, Bedok, Pasir Ris, Ang Mo Kio, Hougang, Sembawang, Yishun, Choa Chu Kang, Jurong, and etc. Now, let's get into it. Let's take a look at the new launch property sales, see how it performs in 2007 to 2012. The property prices increased 48.92%. For the next 5 years in 2012 to 2017, it increased 13.69%. For 2017 to 2022, it increased 66.8%. So for the whole of 15 years, in 2007 to 2022, it increased a total of 182%. And right now, we are right here at this point, the highest point of the property prices. Let's take a look right now for the resale market, how it performs in 2007 to 2012. It increased 97.44%. And then for 2012 to 2017, it increased 9%. For 2017 to 2022, it increased 27.69%. So for the 15 years for resale property market prices, it increased a total of 184%. And again, we are right here at the top of the property prices. So after looking through the data and the graph collected over the past 15 years, you will realize that the property prices always trends upwards, with occasional some corrections downwards because of events like global financial crisis and multiple cooling measures introduced like ABSD, TDSR, and SSD, but eventually the prices still goes back upwards, making another new time highs. The thing is, none of us have a crystal ball, and it is next to impossible to time the market. When the COVID strike, many people are waiting for the property prices to crash, fire sales, big discounts. But instead, as you can see, we are right now making another new time highs. Is there still good value properties to look at? Definitely yes, but not all properties behave the same way to the market. Remember, it is never too late for you to plan your next step. Click down on the link below if you want to find out what alternatives you may have based on your current situation. So the question right now is, should you never buy property because it is expensive? As it will always be expensive. Let's take a look at 2007 when the buyers buy their properties back then. Do they think that the property prices back then is expensive? In 2012, do the buyers, when they buy their property, do they think it is expensive? And in 2017, is the property prices back then is expensive? And right now, in 2022, do we think that the property prices right now is expensive? The once expensive price in 2007 back then, as we look back, is right now in today's context, cheap. And the next question is, what will be the property prices in 10 to 15 years later from now? Will we hit another new time highs? I would love to hear from you. Please leave your comment down below and remember to smash the like and share button. I'll see you in the next video.